All right, this one had a lot of hive beetles driven up to the top. They drove them all up here to keep them out of where they didn't want them, so that's good. We'll see what looks like in this upper box. Kind of doubt they've got a lot of honey stored here, but I had to give them extra room earlier in the season. This is really the first time I'm looking at them since then. So, see if I can do this without getting lit. So far, so good. Nobody's acting aggressive yet. Let's see here. Shine a light in here. I got some stuff. Some places. They're not really building like I hoped they would. But they're making it what they want it to be, so at least they're utilizing it. There's just not storing any honey there. I can't see where I'm at. Oh, I'm way off from where the fly is. Alright, well, anyway. I will just lay a little bit of pollen patty on their entrance. If I put it up there, hive beetles are going to get to it. Right, let's put it back together. Alright, so we didn't go through these either, but there's still a lot of activity. So here we go. Attempt to put this little bit of pollen patty here without alerting them, disturbing them. You may see them start taking to it. We'll come back and check on them. These girls over here kind of taste testing it. Once they get the hang of what's there, they'll be tearing it up. All right, let's move on. This colony, we'll call it the chair colony because it's sitting on a chair. This is one I put here in the fall, in the spring. It was a swarm that was here on this clothesline post. And most of the time when you've got something low that you can grab as far as a swarm, you tend to bring something and set it underneath it and then transfer it later at night or whatever. And I kind of skipped that part, so it's been here since spring. So we'll check on them. All right, well, took the lid off these girls. And they seem to be packed pretty good right here at the inner lid. Now, I could peel this inner lid off, but we don't have a lot of time before it gets dark. And I don't have another trim ring to use for spacer in case they've got like burr comb built up here with a lot of honey in it. And I would have to clean it, which is time consuming, or put it together like it was and take a chance on drowning some of them and crushing some of them. So we're not going to do that. I'm happy with what I'm seeing here at the entrance. There's a lot of good looking bees. So what I'm going to do, just close it up, put a little bit of pollen patty on their front, and we'll move on to the next. All right, we're back. I'll give these girls a little bit of pollen patty right here, kind of in the way of their entrance. You see there's already one back there smelling it. They'll get curious. We'll come back and check on them too. Maybe on another video, but you can always kind of judge how much to give them or not give them. Lay a little bit there. A couple more days if they haven't really eat it, or they haven't eaten half of it, you'll know, okay, just kind of cut your portion back a little bit of what you gave them the first time. All right. All right, next one up is going to be one that swarmed to this tree trunk. Well, what's left of the chestnut tree. All right, and same story. Caught the swarm, put it in this box, handy dandy close, and never moved it. So anyway, we'll do a quick little semi-evaluation. It's kind of practice for me because I'm rusty. I haven't, since that last real big swarm video I did, I haven't really had time to really mess with them. Been focusing on trying to get the yard work done. But anyway, we're gonna see what we see. All right, open this one up. Didn't see any beetles here in the top, so that's a good sign. Now I've got to be careful because I've got entrance there, and I've also got some entrance back here. I'll show you. Yeah, there's some bees. But kind of the same story on this one. I see a lot of activity right here. No beetles. So I'm gonna do what I did on the last one, just go ahead and close them up, give them some pollen patty. Safe for going through them for a good sunny day when we've got all day to do it, like a weekend. All right. Let's give these squirrels a little bit of pollen too. Scoot this over kind of in front of the entrance. Why they have to go across it and smell it to come in. And there's our upper entrance on this side. They're just really doing a lot of cleaning and propolising. They like upper entrances. They like having options. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, this one is a swarm from last year. I actually moved it here to the bench like I was supposed to. And it's done well. So let's see if we can do this without them being aggressive. Here's an interesting piece of information. I never did take their insulation panel off from this winter, so I'm going to peel that off and not the inner lid, because the inner lid I'll be pulling all kind of burr on and exposing their honey, and they go to the honey and try to drink it back up. When I go to put it back together, you drown them or crush them. So we'll just take the insulation panel off and check and see what they look like in their little ventilation hole for the inner lid. Oh, they're not happy about that. Okay, these girls are going to be aggressive. Let me back up a little bit. They're not happy. Anywho, it's cool. They don't need to be happy. I am intruding in their house. So what we'll do is we'll hurry up and just give them a little piece of pollen, put their inner lid back, or their everything back together. So anyway, let's sneak in here, just for sake of maybe. I've got one of my hands exposed without a glove on. That's the only way I can stop the video. Maybe get in here and look at these girls. They've got an extra bit of comb here built up. They chewed a little dome inside of that foam, and in place of it they built this comb. So it's pretty interesting. Sort of. If you're still watching, maybe you're somehow still interested. interested. These little girls here are sitting here looking at us, kind of checking everybody out. They've calmed down a little bit. I've got one or two trying to harass me. That's all right. They're allowed to do that. All right, let me put everything back together and come back to you. It's okay. Got them put back together. Got a small piece of pollen I'm gonna give them. Scoop this over right here. So they start sniffing it. But anyway, that's going to be enough for today's quick little assessment. Or in my case, a practice run. See, this girl, she's already getting her snickety snacks. Got her little proboscis out, sucking up all the juice she can get out of it. Keep it in the fridge, so it's kind of hard until it's been out here like 10 minutes or so, like we've been out here. It starts to soften up. And they can really tear into it. All right, let's move on. I'll just swing by and let you see. This is the colony that we were standing in the middle of the swarm as it happened. These are going to be fun to go through because I've got them sitting on top of my wilderness building. Anyway, let's go check and see if the others are eating their pollen. Okay, in just a few minutes, these girls are really concentrating on it. Let's go to chair swarm. Okay, yeah, you got some girls eating here. These are fanning, so they probably got a little bit of warmth that they're trying to evacuate from the inside the box. Here's the other little entrance they have. But yeah, got some interested individuals. Let's move on to the trash can swarm. Oh yeah, these girls are going to town. Supper has been served. All right, well, I'm holding up production. I got a bunch of bees trying to get past me, so let's move on to the very first one we messed with. Oh, really nothing to show here. I forgot. I put it on the inside. But they will treat this new entrance as a nice little entrance. You see them already coming in and out of it. You might like it better than that original inner lid entrance because it's a little bit bigger and kind of come and go at the same time. But anyway, if you're still watching, I appreciate you hanging in there. My video skills are about as rusty as my beekeeping skills, but I hope you enjoyed it. I will try to do more videos in the future. Maybe I can get back to where I'm doing it without all this hot stuff on. All right, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 boxes. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 colonies on the main bench that are carryovers from last year that we still haven't gone through. Got something on the lens. Piece of grass or something. Anyway, sure my fingers are not helping the video. Alright, well, if you haven't subscribed and you're a glutton for punishment, go ahead and subscribe, like, and I'll do another video here soon. I got to get back into this. And happy beekeeping.